Welcome to Guns of Anthem. I am the Saj and I'm your main host on this channel. So today I wanted to give you guys a couple of updates on where we're currently at with the project and potentially offer you a job in the gaming industry. Isn't that exciting? So if that sounds interesting to you, then please continue listening to this video to the end. And if this is not something for you, then maybe just share it to someone that you know would be interested in something like this, because that would help us greatly and potentially give you a place in the future for great content if more people tag along. Now, I do have a lot of other commitments in life. I have a family, I have a kid, and I'm working at least half time with a couple of extra projects on the side. So I'm trying to get this going steadily. But then again, we do have a lot of time until Anthem, the game, is released. But I plan to actually try to get some videos out while we're working on this project and get some content out and make it a little bit interesting along the way as well. But for that to happen, it's really important to me to have some people backing me up or being a part of the crew and creating something together, because I don't want this to be a solo project. I want this to be something which could be really fun, like a gaming group where we go game together. And yeah, it's mostly going to be a fun, low-key project, at least in the beginning, to find more friends and similar-minded people. And that's our main goal, with the potential of a job in the future. But then again, keep that in mind that in the beginning, this is just going to be a passion project for people that are really into gaming and coding and web design and content creation and social media management and just gaming together in general. So that's our main goal here in the beginning. And I actually got a guy that's been helping me so far, and we're sort of talking back and forth, and he's really cool. His name is Luke, and he's way more experienced than I thought I would find a guy to join this project. And his previous experiences in web design, and he's created a couple of videos and content for companies in the past, and he seems like a really cool guy, and I'm really glad to have him tag along. But then again, for this to be something that is going to succeed in the end, I want to have more people on board to make this as fun, as enjoyable as possible. So that's where you come in. There is, of course, potential for extra income in the future, but I want to stress this. It's not going to be a job opening that is going to be something that you can have a full-time commitment to. That would be, at least I don't think so. So one of the requirements for this is that you at least have a part-time income on the side, so that you have a steady income and something that you can support yourself with, because I don't want this to be something that is dragging people down. As I said, this is going to be a fun passion project first and foremost, so keep that in mind. We do need people of every kind of branch, sort of. We do need admins, community and social media managers, people with web design and coding experience. We need to form a group to game with, and maybe even some extra content creators. A couple at least. So I know that sounds ambitious, and to find people that is going to tag along on this without actually getting paid, I know that that's a sort of a leap to go to. But then again, I'm doing this currently because I really love being a part of the gaming industry, and I want this to be something fun on the side that I really could work on, like a passion project. And now that I have Luke aboard, I see that there's people that have a similar mindset about this than as I do. So there's bound to be more people out there that have similar interests and want to work with us on this. So I hope that's you, or maybe someone that you know. If this sounds interesting, then please contact me at sajcon.business@gmail.com and write about what you could add to the project. Add stuff you've created in the past, like a CV or a resume. And that's just because I need something to evaluate to see if you could add something to the project. So nothing too ambitious, just add some links to previous projects that you work on, and write a short summary about yourself and what you could provide to help. Also, it would be nice if you're a talker, if you're going to game with us. But then again, it's not a must. I mean, if you are good at a game, then you can just carry us through everything, and that would be awesome as well. Then I have to do even less work. Woohoo! That would be awesome. Also, something that is sort of a requirement is that you should have a good attitude towards gaming and not too prone to cuss. even if you have no experience in web development, coding, with social media management, or the gaming industry in general, just hit me up and write what you think you could add to the project in any terms. If that's interesting to me, then I'm probably going to contact you back. If that's not interesting, then, well, you just got a email out there, and that's that. The main goal here is to find people with similar interests and have a good time together. And of course, there is the potential of future extra income down the line, but I don't want to be the main focus. It's just going to be a nice addition if that happens later in the project. And it also could be something really cool to add to your resume for future projects and jobs in the gaming industry. So even if you don't get paid, then you are going to get something that you can put on your resume. You are going to get me as someone that could be a contact person if you are applying for a job, and or you need to have someone to vouch for what you are able to do, then I'd happily be that person down the line. So, does this sound interesting? I don't know. I mean, for me it sounds really interesting, but then again, I'm not entirely sure what people want to do out there in the big world out there. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if anyone replies to this, but I'm positive, and if I'm positive, then hopefully everyone else is. I think that's how the world works, right? Right. Also, you need to be over 18 in order to apply. It's just easier that way. And I know there's a lot of good people that are really talented below the age of 18. It's just that you should be over 18 and have at least a part-time income in order to support yourself for the next, like, upcoming 5 years or whatever. Just thinking that those aspects. So if you're below the prime age of 18, then unfortunately you can't apply to this, but there might be projects in the future which you could be involved in, and also you are going to be 18 eventually. So if you just subscribe now, you can probably join later. Well, yeah, maybe. Thank you for listening to me ramble about this. And as I said, contact me at sajcon.business@gmail.com if this sounds interesting, and write about it yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.